there are the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Zach Cozart strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Zach Cozart
sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Tehran has his target. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. There's Ibar. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, you've always got to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch one of the most underrated players in the game today, Ender Inciarte. Most people don't appreciate how good of an outfielder he is. He's got great speed, and that speed allows him to cover a ton of ground. Takes away a lot of potential base hits. We'll see if he does that here in this one.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. To short, hit hard. Ibar fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down and ordered, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult, the fact that he throws 2 different types of fastballs. He's got that 4-seamer, and then he's got that 2-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. Very difficult to attack both.
Jace Peterson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jace Peterson.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
In now, Ender Inciarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball. Watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hard to start a ball game much better than this. 3 batters, 3 hits. Now you got the bases loaded, nobody out, cleanup hitter coming up, and one worried manager in that opposing dugout right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Phillips is having some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Oh, I think they might have had a shot at getting that guy at the plate. But once this ball is bobbled, you forget about that. He'll just take the sure out at first and let that run come in to score.
Adonis Garcia comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Bruce is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Oh, that was taking a big risk. You got to know you're trying to score against a guy that's got one of the best arms in the business. And he sets up and makes a great throw here to the plate, but that runner's just able to slide by safely.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back to Turner Field following this. Brandon Phillips makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Brandon Phillips.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Teron gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Garcia is right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 32.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Adam Duvall is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball. And he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. Eric Ibar strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. chop foul over towards the coaching box. Lifted the other way to left center. Hamilton is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Duvall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. And with that, we'll give you a look at how the Reds align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Joey Votto is recognized as a great, actually an elite offensive player, but he's one of the better defensive first basemen as well. He's won a Gold Glove. He's got quick reflexes, soft hands, and most important, does not make mental mistakes out there.
He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Jace Peterson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bruce. Still going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
I tell you, I bet you that guy's thinking the same thing I am. That ball looked like it was destined to be a flyout off the bat, but it winds up making it all the way off the wall out there. By the time he's able to regroup, it's too late to prevent this from becoming an RBI triple.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. But the Braves do get a run on the RBI triple. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ballgame.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Tehran's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Batting eighth, pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
Anthony DeSclafani steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 6.
Billy Hamilton will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Reds are down and ordered. They trail it here 3-0. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded by Phillips. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Nick Markakis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Popped high in the air. Suarez is there for it. 2 down.
Third baseman number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Digging in to try it again. Adonis Garcia earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Cozart has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not